Welcome to the British Headbanging Zulu UK's Big Weather Report action. Well, it's about a balmy 70 Fahrenheit, 20 Celsius here in beautiful BC. Well, I showed this the other day and they really almost look like they're finished, but there's still some action to go. This reminds me of the winter getting stuck and needed to push out, so. Wow, big heavy duty action. Oh, doing a burnout too. Woohoo! Anytime is playing time. And here we have the exclusive fan meetup for the legendary King Scott Waters fan club. Fans are filing in, just having a lunch break, and then they're gonna meet and rock out. Welcome to another edition of ranking the songs. Doing Deep Purple in rock now. Love this shirt. Love that album cover. 1970. 7 songs on the original album, going from 7th to 1st. Starting out with number 7 in the background right now. Living Wreck. This is arguably my favorite studio album by Deep Purple. That and Machine Head. But this is the deluxe version. CDs has a bunch of bonus tracks. Look how young Roger Glover and Ian Gillan look here. I guess they were young then. Anyway, Living Wreck's there, and then number 6 is. Well, I like Richie's guitar tone on this. It's kind of raw. Apparently they had the levels way up when they recorded this in the red to try and get it sound really raw and distorted. Number 5, sorry, that's number 6. Number 5 is Bloodsucker. To me, this is a real dividing line between 60s psychedelic hippie, whatever, like CCR and all that. Like, that sounds dated and dusty to me. But there's a borderline. Actually, Zeppelin's 69 album, Led Zeppelin 1, I think it was 69, Led Zeppelin 1. The first album that I really thought sounded modern, and this sounds super modern. Just like Montrose's first album, it just sounds super updated to me even now. I like this. And number 4. So to me there's a separation. Those 3 are on a B level compared to the top 4. And which one's number 4? Some people will pick this as number 1 song of all time. I won't doubt, I wouldn't argue. It's probably got, if I rated Blackmore's solos, this might be either this guitar solo in Child in Time or the live version off of Made in Japan. Probably the Made in Japan one, but this is so short and intense. It's like Kill the King's solo. Oh, I should play some of it. Battery's dying on my iPad here. Hopefully it'll last till I finish this. But the bonus tracks are pretty good on here too. Roger Glover remixes of Flight of the Rat and Speed King. An extended version of Black Knight. But generally I skip that first part, but the Oops. Ah, darn it. Yeah, I'm not getting paid for this. You can tell. Slow fast forward. I want you to hear some of the solo. I've air guitared to this solo probably more than any solo I've ever heard in my life. And I've said it before, but I'll say it again. What the heck? When I did a radio show, I played 3 different live versions. Oh, I played the studio version of the solo, just the solos, and then I played Made Japan version solo and one other one, just all back to back to back. But I've got to worry about copyright too. But it's. But to me, I don't know. Most people seem to like Jimmy Page more than Blackmore, but I haven't heard a Jimmy Page solo I like better than this solo, so that's just all subjective. I don't know, I don't think that's a Fender guitar. It might be a Gibson. He might have used a Gibson on this album. But anyway, I can't play it. You just gotta listen to the solo yourself. But number 3 probably has the best opening for any studio album ever. This is 1970. Nobody had this happening back then. Nobody. That's how you open an album. Lots of pick slides and some other people think that's just noise, but I think it's rock and roll. Nobody had pick slides that I noticed back then either, like Blackmore did. Then it goes into the middle part. If I recall, the Canadian version of this album when it came out on vinyl didn't have that intro, but you had to get 24 Karat Purple and it included that intro. But at least this has the intro in it. It has little John Lord and then... But I love how it kicks in. It's funny, you can find this in major record stores for $7.99 or something, like really cheap. It's like one of the best albums in rock history. You got Ian Pace on drums. But that's only number 3. Number 2, a lot for the ending of this song, and the galloping. And the start. More pick slides. Then Roger Glover kicks in. This is just studio version. They rarely played this live too. Actually, I got Ian Pace about it, but I think he said Richie didn't want to play it live or something. Or for some reason, I don't know. But the Steve Morse eras played it. But I've read many times where this is where Iron Maiden got the galloping idea from, or whatever. But this is 10 years before Iron Maiden. But how much time left do I have? Kind of want you to hear the end because it's just heavy metal ending for sure. It's John Lord's solo. They put that in the mix too loud to me, his solo on that part, but then Blackmore. There's still over 3 minutes left in the song, but it's all just Richie and King think Scott Waters has people tell him that heavy metal wasn't invented back in 1970, but if you really air guitar or air drum to this, it's heavy. In this part, more galloping. Yeah, this is one of the most underrated songs in rock history, because you always hear about Space Truck and you always hear about Lazy, but you just don't hear about Hard Lovin' Man. And then this last whole minute and it goes from speaker to speaker, and it gets kind of wild, which is great. Blackmore, lots of whammy bar and then the pick slides, that's what I would do if I ever knew how to play guitar. Just right from the gut. But anyway, it goes on and on and on, but I've got to go to number 1. 8-minute song. First song, side 2, Flight of the Rat. 10 out of 10. Every second of this song is phenomenal. Like Neon Nights of Sabbath is singing, everything about it. Blackmore's guitar tone, everything about it. I'm always so happy when Metal Ron mentions this album. Like, good, someone's got to stand up for this album. By John Lord solo. And normally I can't stand keyboards, but John Lord I like for sure. And then this part. Or Blackmore, did I say John Lord? I don't know. Still 2.5 minutes left on the song, or 3.5. Then there's an Ian Pace part too. This like Supernaut has that kind of interlude part. This is very similar. And then Perfection. Can you imagine playing this song, drumming or guitaring to it? Round! Or anything, like Deep Purple is just so unreal. Here's the... well, I have to skip through this stuff. But that was a good little intro, or interlude part again. And then the drum solo to end the song, kind of like a short drum part, I should say, I guess. But anyway, that's it for the big shows. So Deep Purple in rock. Ian Pace on the drums! Yes! Match that, Led Zeppelin. Yeah. Deep Purple in rock. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.